Good afternoon, my wonderful listeners. How are we doing? And how are we preparing for this Xmas? It's almost finished though, but some of us will still be hoping that Xmas is in front. It's finished. Before you know it, the next thing you hear is Happy New Year. So I wish all of us a Happy New Year in advance because I know that all of us are going to make it. I know that all my fans are going to see next year. So I pray that next year will be more better than this year. Amen. Now today, let's have a discussion on brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and mother-in-law. Some of us will be taking our girlfriends, the girl that we've chosen to marry to the village this Xmas, to show her to our people. And some of our girls will also be taking the guy they have chosen to marry to the village this year to show to her people. Then some of us who are already married will be going home this Xmas with our husband and our kids. Please, I want us to hearken to this advice. It's very important. Don't overlook it. It is very important. It will help you go a long way if you should hearken to it. If you have chosen somebody to marry, or if you have chosen somebody to date, be it a man or a woman, is vice versa. It's not meant for a particular person. It's not meant for men alone. It's not meant for women alone. It's vice versa. So I'm talking to all of us, everybody, both men and women. Because according to the research I made, I've found that so many things that causes problem in a relationship and some marriages. You see all this brother-in-law of a thing, sister-in-law of a thing, and mother-in-law of a thing. Not all of them, but majority of them, about 90% of them, doesn't like your marriage. They don't like your relationship. They live a life of pretense. They are full of pretense. They are after looking up to you to see a fault. When they see that fault, they will head to the fault and start using it against you. You might not know. They might say it to your hearing and they might not say it to your hearing. But they are working seriously against you. Instead of them to call you, maybe if you find out that this person is doing something like this, what is your duty? Is it not to call on the person's attention and say, hey, guy, girl, what's up? Why they do this? And what's this? What's happening? I heard this, I did this. Instead of them to call you and sit you down and talk to you one-on-one, they will start rumoring it. They will tell John will tell Peter will tell Clinton will tell this. They will be carrying your name around, but you will never know. And you're still laughing with them. You're still with them. After doing those things at your back, they will still come to your front and pretend as if all is well. Why all is not well? Why they have sold your name at the back? Why they have blackmailed you? Why they have painted you black at the back? So, as you're going for Xmas, use something to cover your ears. Use something. I am telling you this and I know what I'm saying. Use something to cover your ears. If any of them should come to you and tell you this is what your husband did, or this is what your wife did, tell that person, okay, I have heard you, I'll talk to her, or I've heard you, I'll talk to him. Don't use that against your wife or against your husband until you find out the truth yourself. Because so many of them, they frame things in order to make sure that you have problem in your marriage. They frame things to make sure that you have problem in your relationship. Especially when they have something against you. And most of them, if you should sit them down and ask them, what's the problem? What's the matter between you and this person? They will not be able to come up with a good reason. Just flimsy excuses. That is to tell you the level of the hatred they have in you. So I am telling you, if you like, listen to me. If you like, don't listen to me. But this thing makes a very big sense, because it is one of the things that destroyed so many marriages and relationships today. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't really mean what you're doing, and the only people they got very well is all these girls, all these guys that are there for just what they are getting, that did not even mean what they are doing. They don't mean to get married. They don't mean to be in a relationship. Once they use anything against you, once they talk anything against you, or once they claim they find this or that against you and start saying it, when they say it to your hearing, you have no option than to say, I am done. My sister, don't say you are done. My brother, don't say you are done. Stick to your partner. After all, those brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws and mother-in-law, they cannot marry you. If you're a man, you cannot marry your sisters, and you can't marry your mother. Then if you're a woman, you can't marry your sisters as well, and you can't marry your mother. You can't. You must choose somebody to get married to. And once you've seen the person and you've chosen the person, don't allow them to spoil your marriage or your relationship. Don't allow them. It's getting out of hand. It's too much of them. We shouldn't give them space this time around. Say no to this kind of thing, and you will see your marriage will last for you and your relationship will last for you. I'm not telling you to go and fight them. Don't fight them. But use system. There are so many ways to kill a rat. If they think they know it all, because I know nobody knows it all. Even as I'm talking to us now, I don't know it all. But if they think that they know it all, use another system to follow them. Do you understand? Use another system to follow them. Don't let it show on your face. Don't let it show in your character. Still remain the person you are. Remain the person you are, but say no to this kind of a thing. I know what I'm saying. It's too much. It's too much, honestly. It's too much. I've been hearing so many complaints. I watch it online. I witness it live. I never knew that this kind of a thing. Oh my God. What's all this? You are married, you're in your own house, and you not allow your sister to get married. You not allow your sister to enjoy her own family. You are a man. Your sisters, your brothers are married. They are in their own family, enjoying their own family. But they wouldn't want you to enjoy your own. Can't you sit down and think? Can't you ask yourself a question? What is happening? Do they really mean well to you? Or because of the hatred they have in the woman they are getting married to, or because of the hatred they have in the man you're getting married to, they are not trying their possible best to make sure that they destroy their marriage. It's unfair. It's unfair to our sister-in-laws. It's unfair to our brother-in-laws. It's unfair to our mother-in-laws. All of you should take precaution. Please take precaution. If you are married, allow your brother to be married and happily married in his own home. If you are not married, please remain in your father's house and leave your brother and his wife alone. Remain in your father's house, leave your sister and her husband alone. Please let them have a breathing space. Let them have a breathing space. So my sister beg, as all of us will be traveling to December this time, put all these things in prayer. There's nothing that is too big for God to do. But as you put them in prayer, also put them in practice. Prayer only works when you have faith and when you're ready to practicalize it. You understand? Yes. That's the only time you see the effectiveness of your prayer. Work it out. Have faith and practicalize it. Say no to all these things. If it demands you to tell them that they are in their own husband's house, that they should leave you alone, tell them that nothing will happen. The heaven will not fall. Say that to them, please. Oh, my dear wonderful listeners. As you're going for Xmas, I wish all of us well. Enjoy your home, okay? And no violence. I love you all. And we'll still be communicating. I'll still be giving you updates. No shaking. I still remain your wonderful friend, your one and only Julie Secret Point, whether people like it or not. I am the only, but the only Julie Secret Point. We are not two. I love you. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Soon I'll be leaving to the village, and I will not fail to keep giving you guys updates of what's happening. I'll keep updating you, as a promise. Thank you very much, and play safe. Bye bye.